from Balloon Utopia, Market with Balloons. Today we are on site here in the Convention Center, the San Diego Convention Center, where we will be setting up for a booth, a false ceiling with a whole bunch of clouds. So I'm going to show you how to make a cloud. Now the thing about a cloud is, in nature, nothing is symmetrical. So we don't want a specific formula, it's more like, you know, kind of building it and sculpting it. So first of all, we're going to start as our base with 4 big balloons. I think this is probably a mix of 16-inch and 24-inch balloons. And so that's another thing for the cloud, is we're going to use all different sizes of balloons. And different, you know, we're not going to inflate them to variable sizes as well. And of course the reason for that is because we want it to be big and puffy and kind of random. All right, so I made a quad, and now I have 2 260s that I've tied together, and I'm going to put that tie point right there in the center, and then just kind of figure 8 and wrap it around. Now the reason that I'm doing that is because I want to be able to build off of both sides here. So basically, all we're doing to start with is we're just taking quads of balloons in various sizes and adding it to the cluster. Every so often, I'll also be adding a linky balloon to it, so that way I can then start building off of the side of some of those clusters, right? So here we just go building on both sides. And so what I have is I have 1 bag of balloons that's all the same size, and 1 bag of balloons that's all random sizes. So the reason that I have that is so that way I can have my crew member on one machine making the balloons that are the same sizes, which kind of give me the baseline, and then I've got somebody else on the bucket, you know, just an air compressor, not sizing and just blowing them up randomly. And for colors, you can see we're also mixing colors. We've got a mix of both the pearlized white, the clear, silver, and a little bit of pearl azure, and so that just gives it just a little bit of depth, a little bit more interest. So you see, basically you just keep attaching it and then kind of assess as you go. You know, you might look in and go, this one looks pretty good, but it looks kind of like I need something here. Don't be afraid also, if you need to use glue dot, something like this. So we'll just continue doing this. Let's see if I can find one of my linky balloons here somewhere. Well, I don't have any linky balloons in this bag, but in general, you probably do want to add linky balloons also. And then what we're going to be doing, the other reason that we're using the 260 is because that gives us a stable way to rig it when we're going to hang them up. And I'll show you pictures of that later when we have the whole effect finished. This one I'm just going to build it out a little bit more. And you can see here's one over here that we've already finished. You want to pan to there real quick? So the tricky, the tricky part about these is, you know, since everyone is so different, you know, you can't say, okay, you're just going to put 12 clusters and then you're done. I mean, it's really something that, sorry for all the squeaking there, but it's really something that you have to play with and then look at it, and, you know, so this might be good for one here. You see, this is a totally different shape than that one over there. So that's the whole idea with the clouds, is that you really want to build them to be just fun and fluffy, you know, perfect cartoon clouds. So there you go. Come on. All right, so sometimes also, if I want to get a different shape, what I'll do is I'll take the 2 strings, after I get kind of a little wobbly kind of random column, and I'll take the two 260s hanging out from either end and connect them together like that. I'll just tie them together. So what this does now is this is going to kind of make a little circle. Wait, if I can tie. Once the camera's on, it's always harder. So this makes kind of a little circle, and then I'm going to stick quads and quints and 6s in here. So that'll make some other different kind of clouds. And if you want to just pan in a circle around you and kind of show some of the different sizes and shapes, and then I'll put pictures in it after. and then come back to me real quick. So you see here I have a 6-pack of just all different size balloons. And now I'm going to take this line, my 260 here, and you see I'm just going to cluster it in. And then eventually what I'll do is I'll take the linking balloons and tie them across the center and then put a couple of duplets in there to make it all look nice and tight. So there we go. How to decorate the ceiling with clouds.